Yo, what's happening, world? B March Boxing back at it once again. Post fight results, post fight review. We got this fight up out of Newark, New Jersey, Prudential Center. Shakur Stevenson coming into this fight, I believe 19 0 with 9 KOs, facing undefeated fighter Yoshino or Shuichiro or something like that. But dude is undefeated, Japanese fighter, a guy who beat fellas like Nakatani from Japan. This is an unknown commodity, but by no means is he a pushover. If you know anything about the kid from Brick City, Shakur Stevenson, Slim is a master boxer, and this dude looked filled in as far as his weight today. I ain't never seen the man Shakur Stevenson look this big in my life. Not that he looked all brolic and monsterish big, and no, but I've been watching the kid since he was fighting at like 120 pounds in the Olympics. Here we are, 2016, 2023. He's now campaigning at lightweight, his debut fight. And man, he made easy work of his guy like he does all of his opponents so far in his pro career. The kid, Shakur Stevenson was just punching one at a time, though. Pop shot in the kid, the Japanese guy, not really throwing combinations. You know what I mean? Keeping a nice distance, mid range, not long range, nice mid range distance. And he catches the Japanese in round two. Japanese was ultra aggressive, Yoshino, coming in, and he got caught with a short left hand, you know, by the man Shakur Stevenson right on the inside. You know what I mean? Very short left hand, straight left hand, puts Yoshino on the canvas. You know what I mean? Yoshino, man, was just basically following the man Shakur Stevenson around. Shakur Stevenson moving side to side, not so much backwards, fighting off the back foot, but using his angles, you know what I mean? Fighting more at a mid-range pace, you know what I mean? Mid-range distance, controlling the ring generalship. Yoshino was trying to make this a phone booth fight. Shakur Stevenson was very patient in the pocket, letting his hands go only when there's an opportunity for a counterpunch. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all the man Shakur Stevenson was banging out on the inside with the guy. He ain't need to do that, man. He ain't do what the man Brandon Lee did in the previous fight. Oh, that was on PBC. So much boxing today. Anyways, I believe it was round four, man. Shakur catches Slim with a beautiful, nice combination. You know what I mean? Disguises the straight left hand with a right hook. Boom. Southpaw stance, then a straight left hand. Puts the man Yoshino on the back of his pockets. I mean, puts him on his ass, and that's another 10-8 rounds. So far between four rounds, there's been two knockdowns by Shakur Stevenson. And from then on, Shakur Stevenson was letting his hands go. About three punch combinations, digging to the body. Yeah, I mean, pop shot in the kid, the left. He landed over 60% of his power shots. So this was easy work for the man. And in the sixth round, the referee saw the man Yoshino take too many unanswered hard body punches. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, Shakur Stevenson was sitting down on his punches, you know what I mean? Putting some weight to it, putting some leverage into it, and trying to smash the Japanese dude. And the referee jumped in round six and stopped the fight. Very impressive debut for the man Shakur Stevenson at lightweight, a money division. He looks pretty big today, y'all. He had on a snack hat. I don't know what that means. I'm not implying nothing, but he sure did had a snack hat. And y'all know boxing, you know what Snack is up to as far as Memo Heredia and his background, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, congratulations to Shakur. He looked wonderful tonight. He's now the mandatory for Devin Haney's WBC strap at 135 pounds. And I couldn't say it better. I'm glad he's now at 135. Great fights to be made there. I personally think that skill for skill, just the skill set, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, they the best lightweights to me on the planet. You know what I mean? They got the boxing skill set, the tight defense. These guys don't lose rounds. They do not lose rounds. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'll repeat it again. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson do not lose rounds in their pro boxing career. Now, can we say the same about Tank Davis? If you come here and try to tell me that Tank Davis don't lose rounds, we can't have a boxing conversation. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why he's popular. People think maybe he's vulnerable. He might be losing rounds, but he ends up knocking his opponent out. That might be the case. But at the end of the day, skill for skill, pound for pound, intangibles, fellas who know how to make adjustments, and guys who just the squared circle, man, is like they home. To me, Shakur Stevenson is one of a kind right now, and he's a great fighter. He's gonna have a great future. Champion in 2019 when he got himself a featherweight strap. Here we are at 2023, and Slim is campaigning in a third different weight class. So big ups to him. Shakur Stevenson did his thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for him and what's next. I personally would rather see Devin Haney versus Tank Davis, and possibly the man Shakur Stevenson get the winner of that. Ideally, in a perfect world of boxing, that's what I'd like to see. But time will tell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let me know how you guys saw this fight. You thought it was an unfair stoppage or fair stoppage? I thought it was a fair stoppage, considering Yoshino is losing every second, every minute, every round of that fight. And he was taking some heavy punches unanswered. All right, be Marsh, I'm gone. One.